What's up guys, and welcome to another case study from me. Today we're gonna look at AUDUSD 17R trade, and let's dive straight into it. Price made higher highs and higher lows right here, broke structure above right here, and I was looking for price to come back into this order block to mitigate and then potentially make a bullish move. So price was consolidating right here. This was Christmas time. We built up a range and we had liquidity below this area, and also we have liquidity right here, but this liquidity will go, we will watch later on, or we can even draw this liquidity. Price was in the range and then took out the liquidity and mitigated the order block. Simple. We had first confirmation was a 1 hour demand area. Second confirmation was liquidity, and third confirmation was inducement. And I don't know if some people already saw the inducement, but people probably looked for longs from this area. Clearly price didn't make a very clean, or it didn't make a break of structure actually, because this bullish candle never closed above the wick, and so that's not a valid order block for me. But some people potentially would look for longs from that area, so I just call this inducement and leave this right there. So we have a third confirmation. Now we have these three confirmations now, and that gives me the confirmation to go to the lower time frame. So I just leave this there and go to the 15-minute time frame. So now what we can see, price came into the demand area and created an 15-minute supply area. Now this supply area broke this significant structure point and took out the liquidity. But as you can see, the 1 hour order block is always the stronger order block than the 15-minute order block. So I was still looking for longs even if we had a bearish order block above here. So let's go to the 1 minute chart and have a look at this. I already made the drawings and I will explain everything to you right now. Price came down to the order block with strong momentum, as you can see here, but reacted pretty good to the area. Then the first high or first low usually gets taken out. What you can see here, the first low gets taken out. That's a confirmation for me. First confirmation, low first low got taken out. First confirmation. Let's leave this there right now and move on. So then price took this low and came back above and make a break of the structure point, but this wasn't really the move I was looking for, because the move wasn't strong. There is no real momentum in this, but as you can see here, this move has a lot more momentum in it and a lot more imbalance. So yeah, when I saw this, I was looking for this entry right there. Let's move on. Price didn't came to this area for a long time. I'm telling you, there you need to be patient and really look for the clean setup. I was still, as I was looking for the whole time for this order block. So price then came a bit below and pushed above. So now people probably forgot about this order block and was looking for this one right here. That's for me just inducement into the market to induce people too early into the market and stop them out. As you can see here, they got taken out, and now price made its thing, was a bit moving around and created the liquidity above these highs right here. There's 1, 2, 3 high, and I think there's gonna be another one. Yeah, like that's a lot of liquidity above this line, and the potential that this could be taken out is pretty high. Now price was coming down but reacted at this point, so now I saw this and that's crystal clear for me. That's just liquidity that is building up to be afterwards taken out. So most of the time price is creating a range and is moving up and down, and one time it's going to be taken out and the other side to the upside and then to the downside as well. So let's see what happens next. Now price shoots off pretty aggressively, took out this liquidity from this highs right here, and then came back down to this order block right here. But why didn't I took the trade from this area? It's pretty simple. We have a lot of liquidity below that area, 1, 2, 3, and now price took the liquidity that was below here and took all the money from the trader that got into the trade right here. So let's delete this off because we are in the trade now. Before we go at the trade itself, let's just look at the confirmations. The first low got taken out. First confirmation. We had inducement into the market right here. So second confirmation. Third confirmation is liquidity. Liquidity got taken from the downside and also from the upside right there. So third confirmation, liquidity. And the fourth confirmation is, has there been a change in order flow? Yes, there has been a change in order flow. Here clearly we had a strong push from this area, from this move, but price reacted from that and the order flow started to change in the bullish direction. As you can see also here, the strong is pretty clear that the order flow is now in the bullish direction. So yes, order flow has changed. That's all the confirmations I need, and with the 1 hour confirmations, this is everything I really need for the trade. 1 hour confirmations, the demand, liquidity, inducement, the story from the higher time frame. From the lower time frame, we have the first low taken, inducement, liquidity, change in order flow. So now we can look at the trade, how it played out, and really manage the trade. First of all, price was moving in kind of a range, but when we broke this lower high, I moved my stop loss below the low right here, just to reduce my risk in the markets and be a bit more safe. Then after that, price was pretty on a trip and just flew off. When price was above here, we're in like 14R already, and I really didn't want to give back all the money, so I moved my stop loss to this point. I didn't want it to move to this point because price could come down to here and mitigate it, but I really don't want to give back all this money, so I moved my stop loss to this point. Then price was pretty in a range right here, and so price was building up liquidity right there, as you can see, and I didn't want to get taken out right here, because I was looking the price can come down to there and take the liquidity out. But if price was going to break this high right there, sorry about that, if price was going to break this high right here, I will move my stop loss below the lows just to lock in more percentage. And yes, so price then came down once again, and I was really looking for price to take out the liquidity, but then it came above and broke this structure level. So then I moved my stop loss below the lows right here, kind of this area. I think it was 72.273, so like this. It was kinda here, I think. Now price broke structure above, and we could take another trade right here, but as we know, there is a lot of liquidity below, and I didn't want it to get taken out, taken into the trade just to be taken out after. So then price came below, took this order block, and then when I saw this, we can really see this right now. Price took this order block, came above, and took out the liquidity that was below here. Let's be accurate and really look at this. So price took the liquidity and then moved above. After we saw this break in structure, I moved my stop loss just below these lows right here, and we could take another trade from this point right there, like this. But I didn't took the trade right there because we made the break of another structure point right there. And so I got really aggressive now because I want to be taken out of the trade. So I moved my stop loss to this point because now we are really high. As you can see, highs from around about 21R. And as you can see, now we are at our 17R, and you already know what happens. Got taken out right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it with this trade. I think price reacted on a higher time frame area. Yeah, it reacted on this 1 hour order block right here and took the liquidity right there. I was talking about this from the beginning, and it took the liquidity right there and reacted right there. So pretty nice trade, pretty new trade for me. I never had this before where price just flies and never made a structure or a correction, and was pretty good experience. So I hope you liked the video. Leave it a like, sub to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss out any videos from me. And if you have any recommendations of a video, if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments and I will answer to you by every question. So let's enjoy the rest of the year. We have the 27th of December, and so only 4 days left for 2022. Let's start off strong. Let's keep the momentum high, and yeah, have a great time and speak to you all soon.